Off the top at 6 now, the roll call is underway, and Hillary Clinton is about to make history at the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia.
Bernie Sanders supporters, they are fighting for him to the very end.
We have live team coverage for you from Philly today. Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg is ready. But we begin with our senior political reporter, Michael Pudney, in a very loud Wells Fargo Center. Michael.
Calvin, we are on the convention floor here at the Wells Fargo Center. We had hoped to be standing right next to the Florida delegation, but this place is so jammed we couldn't get close. But suffice it to say, I know they are excited because they just voted in the roll call of states. Let's take a listen.
For the first woman president of the United States of America, Hillary Clinton.
Well, that was Ellison Tant, who is the chair of the Florida Democratic Party, casting the votes. Obviously, Hillary Clinton is the overwhelming favorite in the state of Florida. As for Bernie Sanders today, he came to the Florida delegation meeting to campaign for Hillary Clinton.
Thank you very much for allowing me to barge in with my wife, Jane.
Unexpected guests are sometimes the best ones. Today, Bernie Sanders showed up unexpectedly at the Florida delegation meeting.
Whether you supported me or you supported Secretary Clinton, we all know what our task is, and that is to make sure that Donald Trump is not elected President of the United States.
Sanders seems to be slowly convincing most of his Florida delegates to work for and vote for Hillary Clinton.
Well, there is a process, and we'll get there.
Proud Bernie supporter, are you going to vote for Hillary?
Oh, without a doubt. We have the Supreme Court. We have everything at stake in this election, so we can't stay home.
Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who was heckled and reviled yesterday, was conspicuously absent today. And the lingering, simmering dissension?
That's all dissipated. It started dissipating last night with Cory Booker and the First Lady, and then Bernie standing up and saying, I support Hillary.
Bernie Sanders supports and helped raise money for South Florida congressional candidate Tim Canova, a Democrat running against Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Senator, are you going to campaign for Tim Canova? Tim Canova? Well, Sanders obviously didn't answer my question. We hear it's possible he could campaign in South Florida for Canova. Obviously, the other question that remains at this convention, and I apologize, it's really pretty crazy here. The question at this convention is, what about the anybody but Bernie people? What about those Sanders supporters? What are they going to do now? With an answer to that question, my colleague Glenna Milberg. Glenna.
Bernie beats Trump.
Massachusetts.
Michael, thanks. So many Bernie Sanders supporters say they will cast their vote for Hillary Clinton because Bernie Sanders said so last night, called for party unity. You know, his campaign absolutely has been one of those historic campaigns in what is historic in so many ways. But now that he's called for unity and is asking his supporters to back Hillary Clinton, there are so many who just plain will not, and we met so many of them today.
I feel like this feeling is almost beyond Bernie at this point.
A little bit.
The revolution that Bernie Sanders created and led appears to be moving on without him.
I believe that Bernie has led us far enough that we can make our own decisions from here as to what he wants us to do, because he woke me up and I am not ready to go back to sleep yet.
The day after Sanders called for unity, called for his progressive followers to follow his lead and vote for Hillary Clinton, the Bernie or Bust movement rallied to do anything but.
This is a movement. This is a revolution of the hearts and minds of a global community.
Burn the DNC! Woo! Can't say I disagree, sir.
Bernie or bust! Bernie or bust!
Clearly, Bernie Sanders has started something he now cannot control. While most Sanders delegates are heeding his call, these are among the most passionate, some of whom booed or cried when their political hero changed strategy to prevent a fractured party from losing ground. Do you feel like you have achieved progress at all?
I do feel like we have achieved progress, but it's not enough. We've just begun.
They are called the Bernie or Bust movement. I want to show you, just as we're standing here today right outside the gates of the Wells Fargo Center, There have been, aside from the bus you see there have been a contingent on the other side, outside a second gate, of people chanting Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. This is what they told us today would be a little bit of civil disobedience. There has been very peaceful protesting, but loud protesting. I want to show you another on the streets of northern Philadelphia today, a march through downtown. This is the Black Lives Matter movement, and there were other groups, other social justice groups who joined them. These are people who are taking this opportunity to once again voice concerns over police brutality, concerns over social justice. And I will tell you, this is the most diverse group we have seen yet protesting in the city, and it comes on a day that right back here, live at the Wells Fargo Center, the groups of Mothers of the Movement are among the speakers at the convention. And of course, Sabrina Fulton, who is Trayvon Martin's mother, is one of the speakers. This is a group that has been very, very vocal about social justice and gun violence. And so a lot of today is dealing with those issues, getting a lot of attention. But of course, a historic day to nominate Hillary Clinton as the first woman to be nominated for president in the United States. I'm Glenna Milberg, reporting live in Philadelphia, Local 10 News.
Look forward to hearing